anyone would in our community. They just want to let people know at the end of the day.
Listen, man, Casual Friday. It's been a minute. Been about a month. Got caught up in the summer shenanigans.
Family. Happy birthday,
Family.
bro.
Oh yeah, you know.
You know, yeah. Birthday just
Appreciate it.
passed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even stop counting at the 30. I'm well past 30. So uh, it's been pretty interesting summer. A lot of things that happened, and
Damn, I thought you was going. You know what I mean? You
nah,
ain't
nah, nah,
even.
nah, nah.
Ah, you playing? See how
Yeah,
he be
got a
playing?
little.
He be playing, bro.
Thug had his in, but his is permanent though. I know he got the caps on, but
Yo, now I would consider putting. I don't know the proper term for it. I haven't looked into it. I just
yeah,
see it because it's becoming a little bit more prominent with people. I would put like a little diamond on my tooth.
yeah. I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at that. I saw Yachty and OBJ. I think has one. I think it's kind of cool, but I'm not really. I'm not really into it. Oh yeah, I didn't even mean to send that to him. But mouth jewelry or teeth jewelry, I think is however you go about it. I think it has the potential to be very dope, depending on who
I
you
would
are.
love it for a while, especially on women too.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing
However they
is,
want to rock, what style they want to rock.
yeah, I wanted to have a grill ever since the song Grills. Like I used to want the diamond and all that, and now I look back at that like that didn't last. How those grills in that video were drastically different than what people get.
Oh, you talking about
Some people, most people
around
just
our high
gonna.
school time or sooner than that?
No, that was around. Yeah, freshman. We was freshmen. No, maybe it was eighth grade freshman, somewhere around there.
Now, like the styles that were in when I moved down here and seen people start to get it, I wasn't really with that.
Yeah,
I didn't really get with the wave probably until I started seeing people like Wayne with the whole joint done, not
yeah.
just
No,
the
that was fire.
covers. You know what
That
I
was
mean?
fire. Yeah,
But
and
yeah.
then what's so crazy is uh we see all the rappers get that's like they starter kit
Oh yeah,
with
you
all
gotta have
diamond.
it.
Not even just rappers. Like I see neighborhood drug dealers with diamond. I don't know if they diamond, but it's the
Yeah.
diamond with the white gold, which is it's always a cool aesthetic. I'm not mad at it, but me personally, I'm a plain Jane type of guy. Just either gonna have the gold, white gold. That's it. Even if I ever was to get a Rolex or something, I'm not getting it bust down. That's crazy. I can't do it. I just want the regular plain Jane. I know you want to stand out, be blinged out like Thugger and the whole 9 yards.
First of all, I've always been a person that appreciate things for what they're supposed to be. So if
Right, right.
like when I started looking up what Rolexes were and why
Yeah,
they were valuable, I don't think. First of all, just in general, I never looked at certain people of status and was like, "Oh, I want to look just like that."
not me either.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's all, and especially when it came to the jewelry. Like I've always like,
No way, yeah.
especially like being in LA in the '90s, like everything was just solid gold.
Right,
Like
right, right.
gold chain, whether it could be a Cuban link or it could be ropes. Excuse me. People had earrings. It wasn't even about having like the biggest earring. Like it
Right.
was just like something subtle. So I ain't never been with that the flashiness of jewelry like that. But
Yeah.
sleep,
I
I fool with the plain Jane watches and all that. Just just the aesthetic of it itself, it gives off a certain aura that to me like diamonds wasn't even really a thing with.
oh
Cause
yeah, I agree.
we ain't seen nothing like that except on TV.
No, exactly. For the most part,
Like
now it's a
when
little
you see
different, but yeah.
jewelry in person in real life, bro, you just seeing people with just like some regular.
Yeah, gold chain or bracelet,
Especially
anklet.
the men, like like their lady might be the one really popping it with the jewelry.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I
They
mean?
the rings and the whole 9 yards. So yeah,
And only time I really, even today, the only time I really see like jewelry, like the flashy jewelry, is like if it's like going out scene,
yeah, definitely,
and
definitely,
it ain't real half the time.
exactly. Because it's no most people can't afford that. Like that would be insane to know how much jewelry
But
costs.
I'm
And
not mad at people who want the aesthetic,
yeah, I agree.
like because it's still if you fly, you fly. At the end of the day, I'm just saying
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
that's
agree
not just something that I just see on a day to day when I'm in spaces of being out.
for sure. And it goes across all races, religion, and creeds. Everybody, anybody gonna have a gold necklace, gold bracelet, whatever the case may be. But I don't. Yeah. Um,
Oh,
and maybe I will wear the jewelry or for the power one day, but
now with the chains,
can't
I'm
do it.
not mad at the size of a chain when people get chains. I
I'd be
like
mad at it.
if I could, I wouldn't get the super heavy like no, that's a little excessive.
You
But like
can't
if I
get.
could get it like because when you we started really researching jewelry and started
Right.
seeing the size and the length of how like you wanted it to hang, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
That's
So
I'm hitting
when
right.
I can, it's gonna be cool, but it's still not gonna be obsessively like you just see me when I walk in. It's just like nah. When you see it with the fit, it's just like it's everything has to be complimentary, bro. Like it's
Right,
not.
right. I agree.
I don't want my jewelry to be the focus of the fit
I
when I'm
mean,
out.
yeah, I'm not gaudy jury is. I'm not really with it. And we do have acting rehearsal in the other room. If y'all hear that, don't mind it. They doing their thing, and shout out to them.
Am I loud?
Nah, I'm saying if they can hear the feedback, they doing their thing out there, which is dope. I've never been in the midst of people practicing acting right in front of me. Like that's cool. Mill said they're supposed to be here till like 3:30, but anyway,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's been a lot going on over the last month that we've been out. I done been on a couple of vacations. Went to Atlanta to get some jewelry. Didn't see no brothers in there. Seen all women, which just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So women are really the ones out here who really got it. It's crazy. They be out here on vacation, flexing on the gram. But dolo, they don't even be having, the family, the partner. They be with their homegirls or they self. And we got to catch up, man. It's crazy.
Joint, you ain't never lied. I
We got to
think
catch up.
we did. I want to say we did a pod back in like maybe 18, 19, talking about how the number of black women who were enrolling in college, finishing college,
For
starting to get
sure.
jobs and everything, like was escalating at a very high rate, as well as those starting to make more money than ever before was also like transcending at a very rapid pace as well. Fast forward to now, yeah, we're seeing them kind of flourish in that now, and we called it.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah. Those
I
old
would
pot.
now speaking transparently for us. I think you took a right path as far as what you like. We can't control what's been happening as far as with the society, the environment, everything, the economy, and everything going around us. But for both of the plans that we have put in motion years back, I feel like you made a good decision. My decision just got messed up a little bit just because of things I couldn't control, so I had to restart. But
That's part of it. That's
like,
part
it
of it.
ain't like we have to catch up, but like, it ain't like we've been sitting around doing nothing.
Nah, for sure. Nah, definitely not. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the recap. I mean, you could say a lot more. You know, what I
Summer
mean,
was lit though.
summer was lit.
Moved around a little. We didn't do a lot, but like for what we did, like as regular people,
Yeah, we
like
just came from a gun show. You going out to see your boy Britt Brown at a concert. Well, shout out to him. I'm glad he's still doing his thing.
it's so hard, bro. I've been ignoring all the content all
Yeah,
summer,
as you
bro.
should, as you
Like,
should.
trying so hard.
He was in Atlanta when I was in Atlanta a week ago, but
Was the traffic crazy?
nah, I don't think we was in the
Well,
in the
Atlanta
time
always
and the
has crazy
area,
traffic,
right?
but yeah.
I don't know if we was in the right time and area for it to even be affected by that, but uh, you going down there, we're gonna see how that plays out. You might have a partner, might not. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It'll be dope either way. I know you're the type of dude that just go dolo though. So.
Bro, I like.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen,
some people be like self-conscious about it. I wouldn't.
There are certain things that I believe everybody should do. Like, first of all, I believe there are a lot of things you should just do on your own in order to like find out what you like, what's your spots, what's your vibe. Like, just it helps you fill out who you are when you go places by yourself.
Yeah,
Women,
yeah.
of course, have to be a lot more cautious when
Oh
they
yeah, I
do
agree.
that. Like,
I
so
agree.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
for sure.
that with that in perspective. So don't,
yeah, that goes without saying.
you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, like even with me, bro. Like if this is kind of a little off of what you were saying, but like if I'm going out on a date, bro, I feel weird like going to a new place with somebody. Like I kind of like just want to know where I'm going, the environment that's around, like what's the best time. Like I just like going to stuff a few times by myself. So if I do take somebody there, it's not like it's a locked in memory with them, which is neither. Not
Oh
that
yeah,
deep,
no.
but
No, it's that deep for me.
but nah, like I like. I'm still figuring my way out around the area, so you know what I mean. It's just
You're right for
like
sure.
I don't like personally. I just don't like being in spaces, and I'm not all the way familiar with what's going on around me.
No doubt.
So I
And
be needing that time.
yeah, and there's functions that we gonna branch out and get into as the year goes on, and just and that's just stuff you should do regardless.
But it's
Go to
nothing to
functions
link
for sure.
up. But I'll probably drive by myself 9 times out of 10 and meet you there.
No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, we can get into a little bit of news. That was just to catch up. Biggest thing, hottest thing on the internet right now is the Young Thug situation. I've been listening to Act, seeing the contents, the memes, the jail voice calls. If you're not familiar, Young Thug got indicted on a RICO case with pretty much all his friends. I'm pretty sure it was pretty much all of them that he kind of ran with for 10 years. They ended up beating the case. A lot of them took pleas uh, and betrayed each other. You know how that go for anybody. It's not just, black men or one type. Anybody who get indicted with a bunch of people, more than likely somebody gonna start turning. They're gonna start turning on each other. Things gonna go bad as far as they're considered. And some people are going to get hit with crazy charges and be convicted, and other people will walk away scot free. This didn't happen in this case. A lot of people just pled out. Matter of fact, they all pled out except for like two of them. A lot of them betrayed Thug, from what we can tell, from what he says, from how the things kind of shook out. Definitely was a lot of betrayal there, but there was things that surfaced on the internet that would kind of portray him as a hypocrite and contradicting a lot of the things he's claiming he stands on. I never felt that way. I never thought he did anything that was going against what he said. Yeah, he probably did do a little bit too much. You sitting in the jail. We've never been to prison, never gone to prison. Um, Sitting on jail calls, just talking to your old lady, going crazy. A lot of things you're gonna say when you're frustrated, thinking you might not never get out, and then your friends start betraying you. So I think you got to give Thug a mulligan on a lot of that, and just see how he moves as he's been out. Um, but he did an interview with Big Bank, who I don't know. TJ said he's familiar with him. I don't know. It was the first time I was introduced to this platform. Thought they had a hell of a conversation. It is going super viral. It was 110 plus thousand people in the live chat. Crazy numbers. Uh, Comments probably like 15,000. It's going to be the Cat Williams of this year, is what I'll say. May not hit the peaks that Cat Williams hit.
It's at 1 million.
For sure. And it ain't been 24 hours. It came out 8 o'clock last night. It's 3 o'clock right now. It's already at 1 million. That's crazy. So I think that will be our Cat Williams. Oh, shit. You scared the fuck out of me. What's good with it?
Yo.
Man, I can't call it. But this will be the Cat Williams interview of this year. You just watched it. What was it on? What you think? Oh, you didn't watch the whole thing. You watched the majority of it.
I got it, but I still feel like hold on. I can click on it right now and tell you how much I got left. Because I've been trying, and it's a lot.
You got through
the bulk.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I'm an hour and 40 in, and I started last night. But I'll tell you, first of all, let me disclaimer. Not a street guy. I don't have no street knowledge.
Oh, yeah. We got to throw that in there for sure. We're not saying that from that type of situation.
Like, I have no critiques. I have no nothings
about
nothing.
I agree.
Like, we're talking about it just because it's literally in our faces. Like I can't scroll. I can't look at nothing. I can't find no source of entertainment.
And we talked about it in our private chat, so we was like, it'll be
But he has a right to be mad at Gunna from what I listened to.
For sure. Sure.
I'm not sure exactly. I'm sorry, y'all. That was something I heard out there. But I'm not sure exactly like the ins and outs of it. Like I know they gave it to us on this podcast, this interview with whatever type of
from his perspective,
listening to how Thug broke it down, and this is very insightful, by the way, as far as the law goes. Like
definitely.
Like the things that people who dibble and dabble on the other side are willing to go through mentally to remember everything and know how to move. Like. Yeah, that's a lot. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. But something that Thug said that stood out to me that I did have to agree with. As far as phone calls go, I ain't got nothing about nothing.
Yeah, we can't defend that. Like, you can't defend that.
Like, hey, I've never been in that situation. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever code, hey, y'all got that. Y'all judge that man by whatever code y'all got. But locked up, all you got is your girl to talk to or your few homies to talk to. And I'd even told Vance from the things that would be put online, and they're questioning Thug about like, well, is this true? You told this person this, and another person said that. Like, I feel like when you in jail and like, because I have had some people in my life who have gone to jail. I've had to visit them, talk to them on phones, things of that nature. Like, everything's recorded.
Yeah,
Everything,
you
like,
did a bit by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I did like 18 hours or something like that. Man, please, like, not no. First of
So you
all,
can relate. You know
I
what I'm
was chill the
saying?
whole time because I knew I was getting out. I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't even tripping. People in there talking, I'm being chill. Like, yep, no, what you in there for? Oh, X, Y, Z. That might not even be the thing I'm supposed to do anyway. Don't care. No, I'm leaving. Like, just, hey, man, I know how to be respectful. I know how to keep to myself. I had to sleep on the floor next to the toilet and everything. Over capacity. I couldn't believe it. One of the worst experiences of my life. But anywho,
Yo, that's hilarious,
Thug,
bro.
I remember Thug was saying, like, throughout all this and knowing who Gunna is as a person, he looked at Gunna like a street person.
Yeah, for
And I
sure.
was like, yeah. Like, like, as far as the music goes, like, I like Gunna, I listen to Gunna, but I'm not, like, knowing everybody's personal life, like, how it would be back in 15, 16 when we could really, like, want to know about artists and listen to the promo runs and
Yeah,
the
right.
interviews, and all, like, I haven't been on that lately. So when Gunna started blowing up, I don't know
I
nothing
don't know
about
nothing
him.
about him either. I'm with you.
That's who he run with, but I never heard him rapping the craziest stuff. But like, he still just gave off the vibe a little bit, a few lyrics here and there. So it was like,
Yeah,
all right, like, that's the type of time you want.
yeah.
So when all of this transpires, I'm just like, it's interesting.
Right.
Now we're getting the full story from Thug, and on top of what Banks said, Gunna told him that he relayed to Thug as far as what his message was and how he's here to talk this, that, and the third. And Thug
Right,
was
right.
like, well, but what can you say as far as to why you did that?
Exactly. That's the whole thing. I'm
So
gonna be honest. If we ever got in that type of situation, I probably wouldn't say nothing. I would really have to just let it play out.
you already in there, and then now that easier to say than
Yeah,
when you in it. Of
yeah, of
course,
course.
we're speaking strictly just for what the
We
situation
would never
is.
be in no street activity
You
for
know what I
one.
mean? But
yeah.
I mean,
And the thing is, what the most damning thing for me was when he said that he didn't know nobody on the case. You weren't involved with none of the
yeah,
illegal shit. So why even put yourself in that situation to the person that put you on, put everything if everything Thug said he was true,
that's what I was
if
also about to put it
if
into.
all
Yeah,
of that is
it's
true, that he
Yeah,
poured that much into you, you owe him just to let weigh it out, to be like, okay, before I do this and put myself in this position to be at odds with him, let's kind of see how this plays out. Because they weren't in jail that long, and you talking that crazy on the track like you one of those guys.
right.
Why? And you've been in prison before, apparently.
From understanding the code, just all the stuff that's talked about, like, repeatedly by multiple rappers who come
Right,
from
exactly.
that type of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hear the codes or just whatever the bylaws are. So to me, when Thug broke it down like that, it was like, yeah, he probably wanted to go home.
Yeah. No, obviously that's what he
From
wanted to do.
from what Thug's saying, like, he didn't have to do this, and how it broke down for him, and he wasn't on no, like, he wasn't in no paperwork. It was like, well, yeah, it sounds like that was a person that wanted to go home.
Yeah,
And
100%. Urgently.
So I don't know. And like you said, if what Thug said is true, because it sounded like like, the information that he gave out was information, of course, on a regular bit in a regular everyday situation.
Right.
This is information we're not telling nobody. We're not gonna tell, like, oh yeah, me and the homie went in on the house for his mom or this, that, and the third.
Right.
But given the circumstances, it's like, nah, like, this is why I'm feeling how I'm feeling.
Right.
And I wanted to give a lot of credit to Bank, man.
He did a good
I think
interview.
he conducted himself very well in that interview and gave
so
Thug a lot of space to express himself
freely
without feeling judged as a fellow, quote unquote, like, street guy to street guy. You know what I mean?
No. I think Thug already knew that going into it, or he wouldn't have sat down with him. You don't want to sit down and do an interview with somebody who's gonna be contentious the whole time.
Also, Thug background is crazy.
Oh no, that
plays so much. That plays so much into everything that I heard him say. Like, once he gave his background, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like, I'm able to connect the dots on some of this. I'm not justifying nothing about nothing.
Of course.
I'm just saying, from him explaining him being a kid with all his siblings, we'll call that point A, to get to where we are now at point B, and everything in between, I'm able to connect the dots. So
yeah, for sure.
man, hey, I don't know if they'll be able to get past that. I don't know how that plays out. That's not my business, and I'm not really here for the entertainment. But since y'all keep leaking these phone calls and putting it on my TL and all that other stuff,
right?
We talking about it?
No, it's crazy. Hopefully you work that out. I just want to hear dope music from him. Really, like the rest of it.
That part
is fine, but I just want to hear dope music because Gunna, like, he's like one of the biggest artists since he been out. So I don't, regardless what you think about what Thug did or should have did or whatever, he is not gonna stop his momentum if the music good. So we shall see. So we can move right into kicks and fit. Excuse me. And I know you had. It's been a lot of stuff that's done dropped. The undefeated fours. What you think? Because that's like one of the biggest topics.
They're not better. They're not better than the Red Force that dropped earlier.
The
this
red
year.
fours.
Yeah, the bricks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like people were saying, like, because everybody said bricks was shoe of the year. Now, when the
I
undefeated
think
force got
they one
hyped
of 'em.
up, it was like, oh no, these are the best shoes because it's the undefeated. Again, just for the record, I'm fully aware of like streetwear culture and certain brands, so I do understand like what the undefeated brand is.
Right.
Dope shoe still ain't beating them bricks.
I was very unfamiliar with the undefeated brand before the
They
shoe
got a
dropped.
few stores around the country.
I was very unfamiliar with it. Didn't know. Listen to the owners, the co-founders, talk about how their origin and what the Jordan 4 was and how it came about on Complex. I don't know if I said that news or whatever it was.
Sent it to me.
And I looked at the shoe. I'm like, it's a dope shoe, but for them saying that was it was the rarest Jordan at the time until this year. I didn't even know that. I never seen that shoe before.
I also didn't feel the same hype outside. Like I saw the
Here's the
promo that like they tried to hype it with.
It
promo.
was hype. They hyped it up. They pushed the button on it, and by the time it released, because they oversaturated the market with it.
With like the number of pairs, or
yes.
you saying just J's in general?
No. With that particular J, and how they released it this year, they released it in like 2 different waves, in like 2 or 3 different waves. The first wave, when you go look at they would sell out. You see the resale price, you would be like, oh, this must be this is like the brick price. It's like $500-$600 to $1,000, depending on your size. Now they're like $350. They're less than $400. They're $400 or less. The Awake Pack, I think, is going for more than them, and it's supposed to be the most rare Jordan to come out, the whole 9 yards. I just don't believe. I couldn't believe it. My reviewer said, he was like, I paid way too much for this shoe, so I'm gonna sell it and I'm gonna buy it for a lower price. And he said he paid $600 for it, and he reviewed it like the week it came out. He was like, bruh, the way it's going and how this is gonna release, we're gonna actually get way more pairs than we thought we was gonna get. So I'm definitely about to sell it. And he did that. He said he got his money back. But I was thinking like, I've never heard nobody talk about the shoe. I've never seen this shoe for real. Didn't think it was gonna be that hype. The bricks is something that it's been like, I don't know if it's been 12 months since they've been pushing that shoe, leaking it and slowly rolling it out and building it out. Of course, that shoe gonna go crazy. So, brick, I don't think it's better than the bricks at all.
I think because the undefeated had came out before already, like there was
and
the bricks was the first of its kind.
Exactly.
The promo wasn't needed. Like
for sure. I agree. And it's been 20 years. I think they said the first pairs came out like 04. Or something like early 2000s. So
there's also a kind of if you know vibe to it. And then, of course, the hype of today will just bring in whoever. Yeah, they knew it. They knew it was gonna sell though.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, them bricks.
And it's a different type of. It's like a different silhouette. It's slow. Little bits and pieces on are different from what you would come to expect. So it's like a brand new shoe with the similar silhouette that you're familiar with. But those are dope. I wonder if they're gonna do any other colorways. I saw the blue pair, but I don't know if that's real or not. If that's photoshopped or whatever. But it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, what we just had to talk about that since it's been a minute. I know you sent me the list. I ain't screenshot the list.
No, you good. I'm about to pull up the pics to show you too.
What's another shoe that came out?
New Balances.
Oh yeah,
collab.
Yeah, those are dope. The Salehis are dope. They're not my favorite though. They're not my favorite New Balance he did. But they're dope. I like. I mean, he ain't never missed. Yeah. Oh yeah, the 1000. Yeah, and they did a smooth little rollout.
Shout out to Vic Mensa.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah,
I saw that. I had to zoom in to see if that was him. Those are cool. Salehi dropped another shoe.
They look a little bit different than I thought they did because I've been seeing, what was it? It might have been DTLR where I seen multiple colorways. The silhouette, the silhouette is actually a little bit better in person than
I know. But I didn't never hear you downplay the silhouette though.
Nah, I just
I know
wasn't attracted to it like that.
The clouds, I think they're called. I know you said you don't like those. They got the stack like.
I think when you do a lot of colors, like the silhouette really matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think it was the Kobe's that started like the multiple colorways on one shoe at a time, and then like we had the Jaws, not the Jaws, who had them? Who had them? Giannis. When Giannis had his first shoe, and they came out with what the colorway for those went crazy because I remember Ja hooping in them. Then it became a thing with multiple other shoes, and it was just like, bro, y'all keep it, just keep it. So
Yeah, for sure.
it just depends on the silhouette. But the other shoe that I sent you was the Kyrie's. Hold on, it's called it's a new. I want to make sure I pronounce it. Hella
Anta?
Code.
What is it?
HE like,
Yeah,
but it
I'm
got
sure it's
accents
Hella.
over it, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, we might be mispronouncing. We ain't heard him say the name, but yeah, Hella. Anyway, dope. They super dope. These
So
are
Kyrie changing the game. I'm not mad at this. Like
these are casual shoes though. These aren't. I don't believe they
he's
hooping
doing
shoes.
no for sure. He's doing what I thought Melo was gonna do with Puma.
Mellow. Oh,
LaMelo Ball, but his
yeah.
shoe, like he's into the whole like oversized shoe thing too. Like that's just, but you know that's a younger person thing.
Brother had the same silhouette for every shoe. They're not. It's a hard pass for me. I can't do it. But these Kyries are definitely dope. These well, that colorway for sure. The teal, yellow, purple with the clear bottoms. Those are dope.
What you think about the foam cleats, the pearls?
Fire. What did you? You said you ain't like them.
As a as a football player, I like my cleats light, bro. Like I get the whole. First of all, shout out to Odell, bro. Like they ain't gonna give you the credit you deserve, but we know, like we don't get this without you, bro. Like
Yeah, for sure.
customs for years and years on end, colorways, like we appreciate it because we're really getting able to purchase cleats. Like if you work out like I do still to this day, like I'm not in 47U, but I'll still go grab some cleats just to work out, do some drills on the grass, just to stay in shape.
47U is an insane statement, bro.
You haven't seen the clips?
47U?
Lil, you seen them clips? So if y'all, bro, pull up right.
No, we're not going down that rabbit hole.
No, you don't gotta watch it.
47U meaning what exactly?
It's semi-pro football.
Right. 47U sounds like
That's what it's labeled.
13U.
That's,
Like what?
No, that's what it's labeled. Though.
Insane. I knew what I was talking about. I
people
just want to see how crazy you sounded when you said that.
That's what they be saying, bro. But yeah, so
what? But go ahead.
I
my
still be
fault.
doing drills and whatnot, so I try to keep a pair of cleats here and there.
But you don't know if
especially
they
for the
heavy
training.
though. They might be light. They not. I'm sure they're
Bro,
not
that's
going to
a
be the
lot of-
exact same.
that's- Bro, the fabric, it's a lot, bro. That's a
No,
lot,
it's
bro.
no way. No, how they transfer a tennis shoe, basketball shoe to a cleat is totally different. The material is totally different. It's built totally different. So I'm saying it's probably not even as heavy as you think it's going to be. That's all.
Compared to whatever cleat they come out with, for aside from probably the Kobe's, but whatever the cleat. Okay, matter of fact, yeah, I got I think the Vapor Edges that came out this year.
Right.
I didn't get the one with the sock attachment. I just got the regular ones that tie up. Cool, regular speed cleat, DB, receiver cleat, whatever, running back if you want to, quarterback. Like it's smooth, it's light, it's not a lot of fabric, and I know that's the one that's if you would get up and go, or that's the cleat. Now, if you start getting into wearing the Jordans and all that, like they may not be heavy, but it's definitely a lot more cleat. So if you make plays, you make plays. But at the end of the day, like I just like slim, sleek, quick.
No,
Like,
I understand that, but I'm saying
that
there's
foam
no
ain't gonna
way.
give it. But I'll try it. This is like the Deions. Like I like the Deions.
Right.
If I was still playing, I probably would practice in them. I probably wouldn't play in them.
What the
Diamond Turfs.
Okay.
Because one, I'm a spat. I'm gonna do my whole and that's too much going on. And on top of it, it's a lot of shoe.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
That's just too much going on. And like I said, I like everything to be sleek, slim, and I'm getting in and out of there.
No doubt. The infrared reverse, I can't even tell the difference, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here looking at these like the sixes. First of all, I don't like the sixes.
What is the infrared reverse? I don't understand.
These?
That looks like just a regular sixes.
I don't know.
Or maybe a little bright. It looks a little brighter, but
no, infrared as in I'm assuming that it's they switched the position to where the infrared is. Let's look up the infrared sixes. I don't know. What you a six guy? Do you even like the sixes?
Outside of the original playoffs and the Oreo sixes, I'm good. I'm good. I like the Laker ones that Mill used to have. Those were straight.
This is the regular one.
Wait, so this is?
And I'm gonna show you the other one.
So what you about to show me, an OG?
No, this is the new pair.
All right.
This is the old pair. It's sort of
The
reversed.
black material.
Yeah, they reversed it. They reversed the where the black part is right there with the red part. So anyway, it's pretty much like the same. I couldn't even tell. Um, I'm hard pass for me.
It's not this. No.
Hard pass for me.
17s absolutely.
Infinite Archives dropped another colorway, which is crazy.
And
All white, clear bottom,
with
crazy.
the blue, yeah, no, that's
Crazy.
yeah.
You hear me? But
That's up my alley.
what was the other shoes you had on there? I don't want to step on what you had
No,
already.
I had this late. Oh, so Vans is doing a collab with Valentino. I'm looking forward to.
Who is Valentino? I know you sent that to me, but like, who is the dude? What does he do? What is he famous for?
Designer.
Oh, he's a designer. Okay.
Like high end.
Makes sense.
Oh.
The new LeBrons came out.
The
Hard
23s
pass.
with the crown. What you think about just the design of the shoe? I know you
I
would
like
wear
it.
it or rock it. I know you ain't hooping.
I think they dope. I think the Nike check not being on them is interesting. They're probably gonna roll out a few different pair. Some with the Nike, some without the Nike. I have to look. I don't even want to drag it out. You gonna put me on them whenever we get off this joint. The Fragment Travis's.
I don't. Right at this
Overhyped.
point, I've never seen a pair of Travis's like for me to be able to buy in person. So I've never like I just when they drop them, cool. I like the colorway. Another pair coming out, yay! I'm never gonna be able to walk in and be like, all right, I want that pair.
Yeah, but what you think? Dope silhouette.
Yeah, white and blue. That's blue. I could do blue all day.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm gonna have to look at the dude, Valentino, Valentine, whatever you call him. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into it. The Fire Red Fire's coming back. I know you love these, right? No.
I like fives with that are solid colors. I don't like the whites.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Like the black grapes.
Yeah.
Or the fives came out
this year.
Just in general, I was just trying to think of some dope fives, but
the metallic, of course, you got to go with
there
the metallic.
We go. Yeah.
You got to go with the. I don't know if you like the Raging Bull pack though, the all red. I seen one of the homies with those.
I had a pair of all red shoes just because I remember that was a thing. I had the all red Forces, and I really didn't wear them out like that.
Right, and we saw the Jaws in person.
Yeah, the Jaw 3 is a great shoe.
Great shoe.
The only thing is, I told you that tongue that threw me off.
What about it?
Seen somebody's tongue, it's like the kind that you got to tie down and it wraps around your foot, kind of.
Oh yeah.
So when it's not, it's just out like flat on top of your shoe. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I don't. But
think about the Jordan 6 tongue when it's loose.
Yeah, there's no way. Can't do it.
Like the way we're looking at it, it's tucked.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
When guys were wearing them,
right.
If you don't have them tied all the way up, it untucks and it's out.
Oh
like a flap.
Right. I see what you're saying. I'm not. I wouldn't rock those, but not being all the way tied up though. They don't. That's not even a shoe you can rock loose, in my opinion.
But it was great on foot. Period. Great on foot, and apparently it looked like it performs pretty well.
Another oversaturated shoe is the Shattered Backboards, which is
sitting.
Yeah, I'm hard, and I'm good. I sent you that the other night. I ended up not pulling the trigger and getting all the way moving off them completely. I'm like, I don't even want these shoes, so I'm gonna get something else. I'm gonna get the New Balance protection pack. I don't know if you're familiar with them. You seen the Awake the 5? I like them. I like both pair. The black one, the black joints, the Awake 5s.
Listen, I wanted the pink ones, but they couldn't fit in the budget. So
yeah, so I'm saying you're a fan of them though.
It might be something I can grab on a later date, maybe.
First of all, we're not talking about grabbing none of these shoes. I'm just asking.
No, bro, I wanted those bad though. I was definitely planning for those.
Yeah, the pink ones is hard though, and listening to the founder of Awake, how he changed the Asics and the whole, that was crazy.
That was great, and that's what this is about to me. Like that's what I care about when it comes to this.
Yeah, I agree. I don't
care about the same Jordan getting dropped over and over again. Like I want to see y'all push the narrative that way, and it was still respectful to Nike and the Jordan brand.
For sure. Yeah, I agree. And Asics are a staple right now. I think they have carved out. They already was a staple with like runners and people who are active, but just people who sport shoes. Now that we see them so much, it's like, damn, they really change the game with that shit. So Shout out to him. I forget his name. No disrespect, but the weight pack is dope. I hope he does another collab. They've been going crazy with files this year. It's crazy. Was that all the shoes you had pretty much for the
Mm-hmm.
for the week? Okay, and we can round it out with is there anything else you want to get out? Sports, TV shows. What?
You let me know. You okay? You know your Cowboys just
I have
went
no
out sad week 1.
I have no emotional connection. Like that's
Hey,
impossible.
CD, it's alright, man. It happens sometimes, bro.
Yeah, CD
Ain't nothing to lose
started out
faith
on
in.
fire though. We
Yeah.
was both like, yo, he going crazy right now.
The diving catch, I ain't really tripping on, bro. That was
Yeah,
like,
of course. That's you can't never really, because you hit the ground, that jolt off the initial contact, you don't know if you're gonna be able to keep
like
it.
you at that point, you just trying to make that catch. Like when you put your hands on it, it's cool. If you don't come down with it, you be like, ah. But
Right.
full extension, like, hey,
Yeah.
be mad at it.
Yeah. Any shows, you ain't on nothing right now.
Nah, bro, football's back. So I, honestly, like for real, like when I have a little bit of downtime, I've been trying to catch some games. So matter of fact, we watched the Michigan game yesterday.
Oh yeah. The young bull.
Michigan, Oklahoma. Both honestly, I like both of those quarterbacks, and that was
Yeah.
a good game. But Michigan just something's a little off.
Yeah, he a freshman.
Something's
He
a little
18.
off.
He 18. He just turned 18. He ain't even turning 19. Like yo just turned 18.
Man, we done seen too many true freshmen come in and get this thing going. I don't hear.
No, I'm no. That's not what I'm saying. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Arch Manning, I don't believe the hype. I think he'll be just a guy. No disrespect. I'm sure he'll be phenomenal in college, but as far as NFL, I should say. In the NFL, I don't know.
I think he's
don't see
hurt.
it. Can't be hurt, man.
Throwing arm.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
Yep. Seen it on the replay when he was throwing it and it was in his face and the ball didn't even get there. So
Wow.
I don't know. We'll see. Colorado.
Yeah, they got a quarterback situation. Played 3 quarterbacks. They beat the team
Right.
unconvincingly. I mean convincingly, but the quarterback play, I don't think we should be expecting much. Shador is an NFL quarterback, despite what people think. Now we see the drop off.
I was about to say, watching that game made me realize, like, wow, y'all are really punishing Shador after basically showcasing everything you want in the quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, them boys were holding the ball too long, not getting it off. I'm trying to figure out why like production isn't going. Like even if we were getting stumped, like we were still like just rolling.
There was
like, now it just looks like people out there timid, not sure with their decision making, indecisive, like
and they won this
not
game.
on the same page.
Right.
When I say not on the same page, I'm referring to the first week loss. Watching them yesterday, they were rotating the quarterbacks. So I kind of already knew what to expect. So Delaware State. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly though, happy football's back.
Yeah,
college
no
and
doubt.
NFL.
No doubt.
Off the rip, everything's at a high level. Like even as we're starting to tune up, but like even watching the Eagles and Cowboys game, like
yeah, that was a good game. I haven't seen no games today. I haven't seen no highlights.
Yeah, true.
I haven't seen. The only person I really care to see is Action Jackson.
Gotta see him. It's gonna be a good year. I think it's gonna be a good year.
Definitely gonna be a good year. I'm
gonna
wait.
See what my Rams gonna do.
We're gonna wait till halfway through the season to see kind of Super Bowl prediction, all that, see how it kind of shake out. But Rams,
you in
Stafford,
fantasy?
Dog, hell no. You know Stafford is hurt. Y'all can't be starting out too well. Y'all gotta replace him this year. This draft coming up, y'all gotta replace him. Outside of that, it's gonna be shoddy. Don't know. So don't get your hopes up.
Gosh. I know Devontae going through it.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. With all Jalen did that day, for y'all be gassing him like Jalen this, Jalen that. What does Devontae think about him?
About who?
AJ Brown, excuse me. I'm thinking of AJ Brown, not Devontae Smith. AJ Brown. You know, he only had like 6 targets, and I don't even know if he had any yards, bro.
You talking about in the game?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he ain't had no catches.
Yeah.
One catch. Like, now.
Y'all can gas Jalen all you want.
As a person who's coached, like just had to coach like high school youth and all that, and been a player and like talk to coaches, learn like both sides of it. Okay, I'll say this. Even as a player, and it's week 1, I'm ready to I'm gonna feel away. Definitely gonna feel away.
Definitely.
However, it's week 1, and we won barely, but I am mad in the moment. Like, dang, I couldn't get nothing in crunch time. Like,
come on, man. You see, Dak was feeding CD and
So
yeah, he feeding everybody.
listen,
So y'all can
listen,
say what y'all want about Dak.
but
He
this,
gonna get you the rock.
all I'm gonna say, hey bro, go read your book and chill, cause we already know, AJ, I know, I have to tell receivers like, bro, like you want to play this position, you got to be okay with. Sometimes you might not get a ball to the fourth quarter,
You got to eat
and that ball might matter.
Right. Yeah. So you got to be locked in for sure.
Like you over here pouting.
Yeah. No.
So like you got to mentally, from 0 to 0, you got to stay locked in.
For sure.
Then you can feel them emotions when you get into the locker room, and then hey, AJ, however it comes out, hey, can't nobody tell you how to be human. But yeah, dang, like, bro, one catch, bro.
That's what I'm saying. When you said Devontae Smith, it just triggered. I was like, oh, we ain't even ever had that conversation.
I was talking about Devontae Adams.
Excuse me, Devontae. That's what I knew. That's what you meant.
Oh yeah.
Because who's on the other side of AJ?
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. Because I knew you meant Adams. I
don't think Devontae Smith got a lot of balls like
exactly.
that. But
Jalen ran for 2 of the touchdowns.
I'm glad you.
And it was 24.
Good. So listen. Because Cam started this whole narrative with Jalen, you know what I'm saying? And we know, like he said, he's never said Jalen isn't good or anything like that.
I don't say that either. I would never say that.
He just has his own...
His skill set.
You know what I'm saying? What skill set doesn't he have if I have A1 pieces at every position? All I have to do is make the right decision and make the right throws.
I agree.
We have not seen Jalen not make the right throws. He makes the right throws. He has the arm capability. He has the arm strength. He has the arm accuracy. He has impeccable decision making, whether it's running, throwing, dump off, get it out of bounds, whatever. No, this wasn't that type of game. He plays within the system and what the system needs. And they have Saquon Barkley at running back.
And he got held up.
There's no need for Jalen to be out here just gunslinging. That's not the operation that they have.
And that's perfect because they drafted or they built around his skill set. What I'm saying is what Cam was saying, he's a game manager. That's it. It's nothing more, nothing less. And
he doesn't need to do anything.
But he couldn't do anything. I'm telling you, if he was on, he's never going to be MVP.
But listen though,
with all those weapons,
because of the stats, I get it. But
with all those weapons, he's never going to be MVP.
Okay, so he had 2 rushing touchdowns, I think 1 pass.
And they only scored how many touchdowns? 3 touchdowns, right? And a field goal, right? So that's a hell of a game.
He had 2 on the ground.
Hell of a game.
He threw 1.
Hell of a game.
Right?
Right.
He didn't turn the ball over. The passes in between having 1 passing touchdown were all great decisions, great passes. Like, it wasn't no issue. It was just contained. Like, what? So, the type of coach that I had in college, like, he was the type of coach where you just take what the defense give you, and like time and time again. And then if it shows and we can sneak, we'll go deep. Or if you're the type of player who gets a route within the play, and it might be a 10-yard route, 12-yard route.
Right.
If you get that ball, that's your time to get busy. Because it ain't about to be that type of day.
It's a system, yeah, for sure. So, I see what you're saying. He's in the system. I agree.
If that's what they gave, but we have seen games where Jalen has 300+ yards, multiple,
no doubt.
So what are we talking? What are we criticizing? What are y'all saying? Game manager.
And it ain't
he's a baller, bro. But if the defense doesn't call for Jalen to be a certain caliber of a player that day, he's not doing it. The offense isn't going to be called for him to do that.
I agree.
Like, they are extremely strategic. When you have all the pieces, it's just a matter of how you're going to use them. And it was running back, Jalen, tight in that game.
I think his greatest asset is what you describing. Not nothing that he does physically.
Swiss Army knife.
It's just his mentality that I'm not going to overextend. I'm just going to take whatever they get.
His demeanor is exactly how he plays.
100%. 100%.
Like,
100%.
Everything translates from the interviews. Like, it's just the way he...
And he has the Super Bowl. So you can't take that from him. All I'm saying to you is he's a game manager. That's it. And you just described the best game manager possible. Brady, Peyton,
I see
the GOATs, like their arm. If I don't have half the talent on that team, we can still do something.
I'm getting passionate about it because it seems like it's being because like it seems like they're talking about Jalen negatively, and even Cam would say like, "Bro, I'm not speaking. It's not bad that he's a game manager." Like,
but I'm saying almost every quarterback in the league is a game manager, starter or not.
If you was to put Jalen on another team without the O-line,
This year,
and then
right.
the same amount of weapons, you will see a totally different type of Jalen.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I don't know.
Stat-wise.
I don't know.
Like I'm saying, I think you would see more.
You would have to see more. I just don't know if he can maintain and sustain because the Eagles have had probably the best GM outside of Patrick Mahomes in them for like the last 4 or 5 years since they've been going to the Super Bowl. Since Nick Foles and the boy. How the hell they get that situation like they got it? Have Carson Wentz play MVP-esque, Nick Foles finish it off like, bro, their team was deep. Then they take Jalen a few years later, they lose to Patty. Then he goes back a couple years later and he wins. So it's like, yeah, you got one of the better organizations in football. Got to give him credit when credit's due. And he's buying in. He's not doing nothing extra. I just don't know if he looks the same if he's in Dak's spot, if he's in Baker Mayfield's spot.
I think his stats are higher if he's in those spots.
They have to be, is what I'm saying. Is his effect on the game the same, though? Like, when we know it's Jalen or bust, are you going to be able to get as far and be as successful as you can be? That's the whole point.
First
I just don't see it. Don't see that talent.
First of all,
got to be in the right situation.
Cam
was, but Cam was a generational talent, though. But his peak was very short.
There are less type of quarterbacks who are the game changers.
100%.
Who won.
100%.
Than Patty's those who are game managers and won.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Most of the quarterbacks we've seen that elevated, changed the game, or just electrifying. Yeah,
right.
They couldn't get over the hump.
Right.
Even if they managed to get, which very few do, even if they get to a Super Bowl, Cam.
Because they demand so much of the team equity that you have to.
And you burnt out.
But Cam is like,
you burnt out.
We got Josh Allen, Lamar, right, which would be fit in that category, and their career is way better. Way better.
He's a hell of a game manager who can be a game changer in another system. But who's to say that gets you the ring?
No, I'm not saying he's a game changer.
Because my point about saying is Cam burnt out, and one, I'm not even.
And we know
I'm not criticizing him like, bro, you couldn't get it done. You ain't joking.
No. He made it to Super Bowl. So
no,
yeah,
like, bro,
right.
You said you was burnt out because of the whole season caught up to you in one night. Bro said he started the game and was exhausted.
Of course, bro. If you look at that roster they had offensively,
that's what I'm saying.
There's no way.
Cam, you're a game changer.
Yeah.
If you would have been at full battery, even half battery,
y'all still was losing.
Maybe not. Who knows?
But you would have put up a better fight. You would have put up a better fight.
Who knows? You're a game changer. But because that takes up so much, you actually want to be in a game managing situation.
You have to.
Which honestly, I thought he would have been, if he didn't get COVID, he would have been that in New England.
Oh yeah,
and I think he would have had more progress than what we saw because he was really balling.
His name was too big, bro.
For New England, for Bill,
for Bill's taste, he didn't.
But he was chilling. He wasn't even.
His reputation preceded him. It wasn't about what he was doing.
But he was still, but he was on the same type of time that Chad was on.
Right, exactly.
But only thing because when Chad was not, he's not a quarterback, so he's not
touching
the ball.
He don't get the
But Cam is in control.
And he has some moments.
Professional, mild mannered,
right,
respectful.
He tried to tone it down for him.
He did tone it down.
Right.
He just got COVID and he could never I don't think they let him bounce back after that.
Nah.
But yeah, bro. I just think that that label sounds like it's trying to take something from him. That's all.
It does. But hey, you can't take the success. Because he's never gonna be anything like an MVP candidate.
But how can you put a label just for the sake of the position and the conversation we're having? How can you put a label like that on a quarterback who, throughout the entire season, showed the whole toolkit? He showed you I literally do it all.
And most quarterbacks in the league who had that roster gonna win. I'm gonna say 2/3 of the starters is gonna win with the exact same.
Maybe that just comes with you being on a successful team.
Oh, it do.
Maybe that just comes with you having.
And the reverse is gonna be Lamar. We gave you the key. You got to take us there. Like you the generational talent. You got MVPs. Nah, you're not gonna get what Jalen got.
And he's a game changer.
Yeah.
And how far is he?
Josh Allen, same way. He had no weapons.
Nah, he's had weapons though for the last 5 years.
No, bro, you gotta look at the receiver.
How long was Stephon Diggs there?
He was there two 2 or 3 years ago, and so for that time with Stephon, they wasn't breaking through, and without him,
That's what I'm saying. And
they wasn't breaking
and they
through.
had little pieces
They
in
haven't yet.
between that made up if Stephon was taken away.
Yeah,
So
but
and they still couldn't get over the hump.
exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
cover was a little better. You know, Amari Cooper played with them last year, and he retired this year, but which is crazy. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I'm just curious to know what's going on with the Raiders just in general, because if he retired after just going there,
He might have just wanted to do that though. You know, just because that's who drafted him. Yeah. So he might have just wanted to do that. In that way, he just don't. He don't talk. He don't say nothing. But anyway, another episode.
He did
another episode, Casual Friday. Forget that. Your man TJ, he's been out here.
Start.
He's been out here doing some things.
Hey man, I promise you,